All right, now let's get into this one. Now, this one has been kind of cut off as well too, but as you guys can see, we got Tank and Leo Santa Cruz here. What are you thinking about this fight? And I did talk to Leo's team last night, and they did confirm everything for me because, you know, we've had all this talk the last few months, and some people don't even know. Some of these boxers aren't even getting the paperwork to actually make these fights happen. But this fight actually was in the works. I went and visited Leo back in February, March, and this fight was in the works. They already had a contract in place, all that good stuff. They already the conversation was where the location is going to be. And from what they're telling me last night, I know that pretty much they told us in the press conference everything is for Mohegan Sun, but I'm hearing that this fight is possibly going to be on the West Coast, either in LA or in Las Vegas. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, look, the fight in itself, I think, is a terrific fight. I've seen some people that have gone ahead and have maybe criticized it, but I think that it's an unfair criticism because both men want to prove that they are truly belong in the pound for pound rankings. Leo has never shied away from any opponent whatsoever. We have seen his career over the past 10 plus years almost. With Gervonta Davis, this is his biggest challenge to date. A guy who's going to come forward, who's going to throw a lot of punches. I mentioned it on your show a couple months ago, on your radio show. With Gervonta Davis, how is he going to handle someone that's going to come forward? And will Gervonta have enough power? I mean, we've seen that he has power, so there's no questioning that. But does he have the power to hurt Leo Santa Cruz and make Leo fight going backwards? How will Leo fight going backwards if that is the case? How will Gervonta fight going backwards if that is truly the case? Will Gervonta decide to be more of a counterpuncher? And will he wait for Leo to throw a lot of punches and leave an opening? Will he try to be more of a counterpuncher? Will he be effective as a counterpuncher? Those are things that I'm very curious about seeing. In regards to location, look, anywhere in the United States that this fight, that you can have safety of the fighters, that's the most important thing. But in my personal opinion, if I had my wish, if we can put some of this pandemic behind us and we can have some fans in the arena with social distancing and wearing masks, then I would love to see this fight happen in Los Angeles, at the Staples Center or at Dignity Health Sports Park, even if you have 4,000 people, or if you're at Staples Center, 8,000 people, whatever the government allows, that I think would be perfect. And I'll tell you why. Both men are supremely popular out here in Los Angeles. Gervonta Davis fought Hugo Ruiz, drew over 8,000 people, one of the largest crowds in Dignity Health Sports Park history. Yes, Leo Santa Cruz consistently, as you have seen, has drawn over 13,000, 15,000 people into the Staples Center. Fought at Microsoft Theater, pretty much sold that place out when he fought 4,000 or 5,000 people. So right. I would love to see that fight in LA with selected fans, if that is the case when it comes to safety. But if it happens at Mohegan Sun, it doesn't matter to me. But in a perfect world, that fight happens here in Los Angeles with some fans in attendance.